Good day, grade 4 pupils. It's a brand new day, a brand chance to learn. Get ready and start to learn mathematics right at the comfort of your home. So come with me as we discover and conquer the world of grade 4 mathematics. So come on, get your pen, paper, and self-learning module and let's start to learn and to love mathematics. For today's lesson, you will learn how to divide 3 to 4 digit numbers by 1 to 2 digit numbers without and with remainder. Also, you will learn how to divide mentally 2 to 4 digit numbers by tens or hundreds or by 1,000 without and with remainder. First, I have here an activity. You will just match the set A to set B, where the set A are butterflies with questions written on it, and in set B are flowers that have the answers. Are you ready, grade 4? The first question is 25 divided by 5. What is the answer when you divide 25 by 5? Very good. The correct answer is 5. How about 24 divided by 4? Very good. The answer is 6. How about 49 divided by 7? Very good. The correct answer is 7. And lastly, we have 12 divided by 3. Very good. Obviously, the answer is 4. It is very important, grade 4 pupils, that you know how to divide 2-digit by 1-digit number because we will use it in our today's lesson. But first, let's have a review or recap about these terms. So in the equation, 20 divided by 4 is equal to 5. 20 is what we called here the dividend, while 4 is what you called here the divisor, and 5 is what you called the quotient. Now, 20 divided by 4 is equal to 5 can be written in the form of this one. We have 20 divided by 4 is equal to 5. Again, the dividend is inside the box, the divisor outside the box, and the quotient is 5. Now, I have here a problem. Ruben helped his father in gathering tomatoes in their vegetable garden. If he gathered 1,875 tomatoes and placed 15 in each bag, how many bags did Ruben use? Let's analyze the problem. What is asked in this problem? Very good. How many bags did Ruben use? How about what are the given facts that we can use to solve this problem? Very good. So we have here 1,875 tomatoes and 15 tomatoes in each bag. Do you think what operation we will use here to solve this problem? Very good. We will use division. Therefore, the number sentence for this problem is 1,875 divided by 15 is equal to 10. Now, we will divide it and we will write it in this form. But first, this acronym will help us to solve that problem. DMSBR. Again, DMSBR. That means D, 4, divide, M, multiply, S, subtract, B, bring down, and R is, we will repeat the process. Again, D for divide, M multiply, S subtract, B bring down, and R to repeat the process. Now, to solve, we will write it in this long method form. 1,875 divided by 15. Let's analyze the dividend. The first digit is 1. Is 1 can be divided by 15? No. So therefore, we will use the first two digits of the dividend, which is 18. So therefore, we will divide 18 by 15. So 18 divided by 15, the answer is 1. Very good. And we will place it on top of 8. After that, what's the next step? We have first the D. After the D, we have the letter M, which means multiply. 1 times 15, the answer is 15. Very good. Next step, we have letter S. That means subtract. 18 minus 15 is equal to 3. Very good. Next step is letter B. Bring down. We will bring down the next digit, which is 7. And then the last step is R, which means we will repeat the process. We'll start again with the letter D, which means divide. 37 divided by 15 is equal to 2. And then M for multiply, repeat the process. 2 times 15, the answer is 30. After that, S, subtract 37 minus 30, the answer is 7. Next is B, bring down 5. And then we will repeat again the process. 75 divided by 15, how many 75? Or rather, how many 15 are there in 75? Very good. Have 5. And then multiply 5 times 15, the answer is 75. And then subtract 75 minus 75 is equal to 0. Notice, you will notice grade 4 pupils that there are no numbers to bring down. Therefore, we will end the process. Therefore, the answer of 1,875 divided by 15 is equal to 125. Therefore, Ruben will put 125 tomatoes each in 15 bags. Now, let's have another example. How about if we divide 675 divided by 5? And then we will use the acronym DMSBR. We will write it in this form, 675 divided by 5. Notice that the first digit of the dividend is 6. Is 6 can be divided by 5? Yes. So therefore, we will first divide 6 and 5. How many 5 are there in 6? Very good. We have 1. And we will place it on top of 6. Next is multiply. 1 times 5 is equal to 5. Next step is subtract. 6 minus 5 is equal to 1. And then, next is bring down. We will bring down 7. So the new number now is 17. And then, we will repeat again the process. 17 divided by 5 is 3. Very good. And then again, multiply. 3 times 5 is 15. Then subtract. 17 minus 15 is equal to 2. And then we will bring down 5. So the new number now is 25. And again, we will repeat the process. 25 divided by 5, the answer is 5. And 5 times 5 is equal to 25. Subtract 25 by 25, the answer is 0. You will notice that there are no digit or number that we can bring down. So therefore, we will stop the process. Therefore, the answer in 675 divided by 5 is 135. How about in this problem? 856 divided by 14. So, we will divide 856 and 14. We will use again the acronym the MSBR, and we will write it in this form. So we will not, let's check again the digits in the dividend. The first digit is 8. 8 cannot be divided by 14. So therefore, we will use the first two digits, which is 85. Now, how many 14 are there in 85? Very good, grade 4. We have 6, and we will place it on top of 5. After that is multiply. 6 times 14. So we will multiply 6 and 14. Correct answer is 84. And after that, third step is subtract. 85 minus 84. The answer is 1. And we will bring down 6 here. The new number now is 16. And again, we will repeat the process. Divide 16 by 14. How many 14 are there in 16? Very good. Only 1. So we will place 1 on top of 6. And what is the answer when we multiply 1 and 14? Very good. The answer is 14. After that is subtract. 16 minus 14, the answer is 2. You will notice that there are no digit here to bring down. So we will stop the process. But you will notice that we have 2 here. What we will do in 2 here? That is what you call the remainder. You will just put the remainder with its quotient. So therefore, 856 divided by 14 is 61. Remainder 2. Now let's have another example about the remainder or division with remainder. We have 3,856 divided by 6. We will use the acronym DMSBR. So again, let's analyze the digits of the dividend. The first digit is 3. Is 3 can be divided by 6? No. So we will use the first two digits, which is 38. Now, how many 6 are there in 38? Very good. We will have 6. Then next is multiply. We will multiply 6 and 6. Or 6 times 6, the answer is 36. After that is S, which means subtract. We will subtract 38 minus 36. The correct answer is 2. And then we will bring down 5. After that, we will repeat the process. Divide 25 by 6. How many 6 are there in 25? Very good, grade 4. Correct answer is 4. And we will place it on top of 5. After that, multiply 4 and 6. 6 times 4. The correct answer is 24. Now, 25 minus 24, answer is 1. And we will bring down again the last digit, which is 6. Then repeat the process. 16 divided by 6, we have 2. And then multiply 2 and 6, we have 12. And then subtract 16 and 12. The answer is 4. 4 is what we call the remainder. Therefore, the answer in 3,856 divided by 6 is 642. Remainder 4. Now, it's your turn. Get a pen and paper. And you need to divide these following numbers. In 1 minute, I want you to divide 1,756 divided by 4. So your 1 minute starts now. Then comment down your answer in our comment section. 40 seconds left, grade 4. Thirty seconds left. Ten seconds left. Okay, time's up. It's time to check your work. Now, we asked to divide 1,756 and 4. Again, we will use the acronym DMSBR. Let's analyze the digits in the dividend. We have, the first digit is 1. 1 cannot be divided by 4. So we will use the first 2 digits, which is 17. How many 4 are there in 17? Very good. We have 4. And then multiply 4 and 4. The answer is 16. Then subtract 17 and 16. The correct answer is 1. And we will bring down 5. After that, repeat the process. 15 divided by 4. The correct answer is 3. Multiply 3 and 4. The answer is 12. Subtract 15 and 12. The answer is 3. And then bring down 6. After that, repeat the process. 36 divided by 4 is 9. 9 times 4 is 36. And lastly, we will subtract 36 and 36, which is equal to 0. Take note that there are no digits here to bring down, so we will stop the process. So therefore, the answer in 1,756 divided by 4 is 439. Did you get the same answer? Great job! Now, for our next activity, how about 568 divided by 12? I will just give you again 1 minute to solve this, and you will just comment down your answers below. Are you ready, grade 4 pupils? If you are ready, your 1 minute starts now. "45 seconds. Just remember the acronym DMSBR. D for divide, M for multiply, S for subtract, B for bring down, and R for repeat the process. 15 seconds left. Okay, time's up. So we ask here to divide 568 divided by 12. 5 cannot be divided by 12, so we will use the first 2 digits, which is 56. How many 12 are there in 56? Very good. The answer is 4. Then we will multiply. 4 times 12 is 48. And after that is we will subtract 56 and 48. So we have the difference of 56 and 48 is 8. And after that, we will bring down the last digit, 8. Then we will repeat the process. 88 divided by 12. How many 12 are there in 88? Very good. The correct answer is 7. And then we will multiply 7 and 12. The correct answer now is 84. And then we will subtract 88 and 84. And the answer is 4. You will notice that there are no digits here to bring down. So therefore, we will stop the process. 4 is what we called here the remainder. So therefore, 568 divided by 12 is 47. Remainder 4. Did you get the same answer? Excellent! Now, just remember, grade 4, that you can easily divide numbers using the acronym DMSBR, which stands for divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, and repeat the same procedure. Now, let's proceed now to our next lesson. But have here again a problem. The Boy Scouts donated 1,300 vitamins to be given to 10 COVID patients. How many pieces of vitamins should each patient receive? Again, let's analyze the problem. What is asked here? Very good. How many pieces of vitamins should each patient receive? How about what are the given facts that can help to solve this problem? Very good. 1,300 vitamins, and we have here that will be given to 10 COVID patients. Now, what do you think the operations we will use here? Very good. Division. Therefore, the number sentence for this problem is 1,300 divided by 10 is equal to n. Let's divide it by using the long method. We will use again the DMSBR. So we have your 1,300 divided by 10. So 13 divided by 10, we have 1. 1 times 10 is 10. And then 13 minus 10, we have 3. We will bring down 0. Then divide again 30 divided by 10. The answer is 3. 3 times 10 is 30. And then 30 minus 30 is 0. You will notice that we have another 0 to bring down here. So we will bring down 0. So we have now 0 divided by 10 is 0. 0 times 10 is 0. 0 minus 0 is equal to 0. So we'll stop the process. Therefore, 1,300 divided by 10 is 130. But did you know that we can easily divide 1,300 divided by 10 mentally? We can solve it mentally. How? Now, look at these numbers. 1,300 divided by 10 is equal to 130. We will use the cancellation method. So we will just cancel the 0 in the 10 and the 0 in the dividend. So we will have now 130 divided by 1. The answer is 130. Take note of this, grade 4, that we can use the cancellation method, or we can divide the dividend by 10 if the dividend ends with 0. Okay? Let's have another example. 250 divided by 10. The dividend ends with 0, right? So we can easily cancel 0 in 10 and 0 in 250. So the correct answer now is 25. It is also applicable when we divide it by 100. We can easily cancel 2 zeros in 100 and 2 zeros in the dividend. So we will cancel 2 zeros here and 2 zeros in the dividend. Take note of this, grade 4. We can cancel, or we can divide mentally by 100 if the dividend or the last 2 digits of the dividend is 0. Okay, so the correct answer now is 50. Let's have another example. 900 divided by 100. We can solve it mentally. Why? Because the dividend here ends with 2, 0. So it means that we can cancel the 2 zeros here and also the 2 zeros in 900. So therefore, the answer is 9. Next is, we can solve it mentally when we divide it by 1,000. Same process. 7,000 divided by 1,000, we can cancel the 3 zeros in 1,000 and 3 zeros in the dividend. So 7 divided by 1 is equal to 7. Again, we can cancel or we can divide numbers by 1,000 if the number ends with 3, 0. Again, ends with 3, 0. So let's have another example. 4,000 divided by 1,000. 4,000 ends with 3, 0, right? So we can solve it mentally just canceling or just cancel the 3 zeros in 1,000 and 3 zeros in 4,000. Therefore, the correct answer is 4. Now, it's your turn. In 30 seconds, I want you to divide the following numbers mentally. Okay, you will just get a pen or rather a pen and paper and you will write the answer. Divide the following mentally. Number 1, 400 divided by 10. Number 2, 8,000 divided by 1,000. Number 3, 900 divided by 100. Number 4, 2,000 divided by 100. And number 5, 8,000 divided by 10. You will write it in your paper. Again, you will solve it mentally. So your 30 seconds starts now. Ten seconds left. Time's up. It's time to check. Now, we will divide the following mentally. First is 400 divided by 10. We can cancel. 400 ends with 0. Therefore, we can cancel 1 0 in 10 and 1 0 in 400. So, therefore, the correct answer now is 40. Next is 8,000 divided by 1,000. 8,000 ends with 3 zeros. Therefore, we can cancel 3 zeros in 1,000 and 3 zeros in 8. Therefore, the answer is 8. Number 3, 900 divided by 100. We can cancel 2 zeros in 100 and 2 zeros in 900. Therefore, the answer is 9. Next, number 4, 3,500 divided by 100. So we can cancel 2 zeros in 100 and 2 zeros in 3,500. Therefore, the answer is 35. And lastly, 8,000 divided by 10. We can cancel only once because it divides it by 10. So therefore, we can cancel 1 0 in 10 and 1 0 in 8,000. So therefore, the answer is 800. Did you get the same answer? Very good. Now, how about this example? 2,547 divided by 10 is equal to 254, remainder 7. Next is 2,547 divided by 100 is equal to 25, remainder 47. And 2,547 divided by 1,000 is equal to 2, remainder 547. Did you see some patterns here? Yes, very good. If we divide a number that do not end with 0, So in 546 divided by 10, the last digit is the remainder. And the other digits are the quotient. So therefore, the correct answer is 54, remainder 6. Now, let's have another example. How about if we divide it by 100? 3,326 divided by 100. So, the last two digits in the dividend is the remainder. And the last two digit is 26. And the remaining digit is 33, which will be the quotient. So, therefore, the answer is 33, remainder 26. Again, last example. 900, or rather, another example, 975 divided by 100. Again, when we divide it by 100, when we divide a dividend or a number that do not ends with 0 by 100, the last two digits of the dividend will be the remainder. And the remaining digits will be the quotient. So therefore, the answer is 9, remainder 75. How about this one? Now we divide it by 1,000. 4,690 divided by 1,000. We cannot use here the cancellation method because 4,690 and only have 1 0. So what we will use here? So when we divide 4,690 divided by 1,000, the last three digits of 4,690 will be the remainder, and the remaining digit will be the quotient. Therefore, 4,690 divided by 1,000 is 4, remainder 690. How about this one? 6,578 divided by 1,000. Same process. The last three digit of 6,578 will be the remainder, and the remaining digit will be the quotient. Therefore, the answer is 6, remainder 578. Now it's your turn. In 30 seconds, I want you to divide the following numbers mentally. So divide the following mentally. So we have here 437 divided by 10, 5,678 divided by 1,000, 989 divided by 100, 2,393 divided by 100, and 4,345 divided by 10. You will answer it on your paper. Are you ready, grade 4? If you're ready, your 30 seconds starts now. Twenty seconds. 10 seconds. Okay, time's up. Let's check your work. We asked here to divide the following mentally. 437 divided by 10. So we divided by 10. So therefore, the last digit will be the remainder. Therefore, the answer is 43. Remainder 7. Next, 5,678 divided by 1,000. So the last three digit will be the remainder. So the answer is 5, remainder 678. How about 989 divided by 100? The last two digit in 989 will be the remainder. Therefore, the answer is 9, remainder 89. Number 4, 2,393 divided by 100. The last two digit of 2,393 will be the remainder. Therefore, the answer is 23, remainder 93. And last one is 4,444 divided by 10. We divide it by 10. Therefore, the last digit will be the remainder. The answer now is 444. Remainder 4. Now, grade 4 pupils, just remember this. When you divide a number by 10, 100, and 1,000 without remainder, you can use the cancellation method. But when you divide 2 to 4-digit numbers by 10 with remainder, the ones digit in the dividend is the remainder, while the remaining digits represent the quotient. Then when you divide 3 to 4-digit numbers by 100 with remainder, the last 2 digits of the dividends is the remainder, while the remaining digits represent the quotient. And lastly, when you divide 4-digit number by 1,000 with remainder, the last 3 digits of the dividend is the remainder, while the remaining digits represent the quotient. Now, it's time for our question and answer. Just comment your questions below.